Okay, chicos, ready for another exciting video? Demonstrativos. Called the same thing in English, demonstratives, but this is what they are in English. This and that, these and those. Those are your demonstratives. All right? Talk for a second. What is the difference between these four words that are on your screen right now? All right, you can remember what demonstratives are because it's basically based off the word demonstrate. So you should be essentially pointing to something when you are using these words. Here's some examples of things we've already seen. Este es mi tío, esta es mi sobrina. Right, when you're introducing someone, this is my tío, this is my niece. Right, we can see the difference here, masculine and feminine. We've gone over this already this year. All right, another example. Eso es, which literally means that's it. All right, so in Espanol, what do these words look like? Words for this are este and esta. Words for these are estos and estas. Make sure this makes it into your notes for sure. All right, you can see this woman here demonstrating, right? She's pointing to this thing right here. Now, these words do look similar. As we move to the next slide, a way to remember which ones are which. This and these, words for this and these, have the T's. So you have este, esta. Those have T's in them, where on the next slide here, you'll see that the words for that and those do not. Okay? So, ese, esa, esos, esas. You can see this girl here pointing to that over there, right? So it's not this right here, it's that that's a little further away. In Spanish, there's a third set of these words. So instead of just this and that, there's another word that kind of means that thing over there or those over there, which are further away, further removed. And really, actually, the word yonder does serve that purpose in English. Think to your Shakespeare, what light through yonder window breaks? Yonder window is that window. It's that window over there, far away. All right, so those words are aquel, aquella, aquellos, aquellas. These words are all technically adjectives, right? These are adjectives, and they change the way adjectives change, right? So what does an adjective do? Answer that question. Right, and why are these words then adjectives? What do they do? All right, and here we can see the difference between them, right? Este, ese, aquel, más lejos. So what question might this woman be asking her friend? All right, and what might she be replying if she's pointing way over here? Just like in English, these words can be pronouns in addition to being adjectives. How do they look different? Well, if you're looking at these charts right here and you're thinking, well, they don't really look very different, it's really the same word and it's pronounced the same way. Ese, esa, este, aquel, aquellas, whatever. There's just an accent mark on there that makes it a pronoun instead of an adjective. You have seen something similar to this before with just the word el. El, no accent mark, the. A word that can't stand by itself. It needs to be like el amigo or something. El with an accent mark on it. Well, that means he. That's also a pronoun, right? It can stand on its own. So, answer that question for me. What does a pronoun do? Okay, so how are these words pronouns? There's actually one more way, really this same sort of demonstrativo can be used. It's just a tiny bit different. Okay, this guy sees some sort of creature, and he says, ¿Qué es eso? All right. Eso is not a word that's from the chart before. We had some other words that look very similar. Ese and esos, right? But this is actually different. So, esto, also not on the chart before, right? You had este, estos, esta, but not that. Same thing with aquel. You had aquel, aquella, aquellos, but not aquello. Okay, so these are like singular with O's on the end. It's for something that's neither masculine or feminine. All right, so in Latin, there's a third gender that's neuter. All right, and so that's, I mean, like neutral, right? So it's for things that aren't masculine or feminine. All right, so a lot of times it can be used for, you know, what is, this guy's almost saying, like, what is that? Like, what is that thing, right? He doesn't, it's not like that shirt or that pencil that have clear genders as nouns, right? As pronouns that are replacing nouns. It can also be used for something that's abstract or complex, right? Because there wouldn't be a gender to that. For example, if somebody said, I need to go take my test for my driving test tomorrow, and somebody wanted to say, oh, that is very important. The idea of taking the driver's test, that's not like el or la, right? Taking the driver's test. Eso es muy importante. That is very important. Eso es muy difícil. Something like that.